(1946) would be another successful season, with the Lions winning 7 games. The only loss of the season came to an undefeated Atmore team, who recorded their 19th straight win in what would become a 31-game winning streak. Future Hall of Famer Pete Blackwell was a sophomore in 1946 and recalls that Coach Meredith wasn't happy at halftime of that Atmore game.
Yeah, we playing Atmore. It was in 45 or 46, I believe. He had 46. At halftime, the score, Atmore had us, I'm going to say 31-0. And Coach Meredith got up there, he was hot, and he said, Jim Tom Anderson was playing left end, Jack Moore playing left tackle, Joe Beach was playing left guard, Pete Blackwell was playing left linebacker. He said, Jim Tom said, what's your problem? Jim Tom Anderson said, Coach, there's 3 men blocking me every time. Jack, what's yours? He said, Coach, there's 3 men blocking me every time. Joe Beach, what's your problem? He said, Coach, there's 3 men hitting me. Pete, what about you? He said, Coach, there's 3 men coming through there blocking me every time. Well, he threw his hat down on the floor and said some very choice words. And when I got the second half, I think we helped them. Maybe they scored 1 touchdown that second half. We played a little bit harder the last time. He said, no damn wonder we were behind 31-0. They had 33 men out there on the damn field. We got to do something about that.
The Lions would not lose another game that year.
Before a huge Armistice Day crowd of 2,493 eager football fans, the Foley High Football 11 remained unbeaten in their county championship drive by defeating the Bay Minette Tigers 18-13. The Onlooker, November 14th, 1946.
The 1947 edition of the Foley Lions started in fine fashion. In the first 3 games, the Lions would average over 40 points per game while shutting out Citronelle, Coffeyville, and McCullough by the combined score of 124-0.
The Lions roared for the first time this year to the tune of 66-0 against Citronelle. Touchdowns were scored by Galloway, Blackwell, Burns, Frary, and Claude Ard, a defensive guard, who intercepted a pass and ran it in for the score. The Onlooker, October 16th, 1947.
The 1948 team stumbled to a 4-6 record, but will never be forgotten because of what it accomplished on October 29th when Atmore came to town riding a 31-game winning streak. Brooks Holmes was a junior end on the 1948 team.
Atmore back then really had some good teams. I mean, they were well coached and had some. There was a story that was told, and it's probably been told about more than one team. And I'm not sure back then how much they policed ages and so forth. Anyway, about Atmore back running down the field for a touchdown, and the 5-year-old boy running alongside like said, "Run, Daddy, run." And I don't know whether that's true, but they had some good players. And in 1948, they had like a 30-game winning streak, and we played them down here. They'd beaten Foley pretty good the year before. and we upset them 7-0. And I remember that. Well, that was just one of those games where you shouldn't win, but you did, and we were just so happy. And I think the next game we lost to somebody and we shouldn't have lost to. We were still on the high.
What was the keys to beating them in 1948, do you think?
Defense. We had a good defensive plan. I remember that told me crash every play, and that's what I did. And they had two good running backs, Madison boys. Charlie Madison, and later played at Georgia, and Carl Madison, his brother. And Carl was later a coach at somewhere around Pensacola.
Yeah, he coached at Tate and coached in Georgia and a lot of different places. Yeah. Milton, I think.
Yeah, and they just had a lot of players. Red Emmons went on to play at Alabama. They had a lot of good players, but we upset them that game.
A capacity crowd in Foley, Alabama saw a determined Lion team do what 31 other teams had not been able to do: stop the Atmore Blue Devils dead in their tracks. The Mobile Press, October 30th, 1948.
you.